And I think, we kind of saw that when we played New England in 2007, when they were going for the undefeated, season. All the pressure is on them. We were the underdog by the points. We were it was just, hey, let's just go play our game. And I think that's probably the message to the Eagles. We've been good all season, especially, they got off to a little slow start, but after that, I mean, they've played great football all year long, and let's just go play our game.
It's my quarterback, Eli Manning. All right, this morning on Unsportsmanlike, but pretty soon it's going to be Shedeur Sanders saying all the pressure is on the Chiefs. Hey, look alive, friend.
I'm here with you.
You good?
I got to make my notes. Danny Boy's back. I got to make
You gotta come ready.
I have
when
to.
T.O. is
It's
on the set. Okay.
But I would say it like this. I would say it like this. For me, the Chiefs is playing with house money. Think about it. If they lose, nobody has ever done it, so it's okay, right? If I'm Jalen Hurts, if I'm the Philadelphia Eagles, I then now look at a situation that says, man, I don't want to be a Lamar. I don't want to be a Josh. I don't want to be a Joe. Because Patrick Mahomes has beat them all. The pressure is on the Eagles to win more so. And, yes, Danny boy.
Look at his face.
I see it. It's no pressure, man. The Kansas City Chiefs are doing something that nobody else has ever done. Nobody else even came close possibly, but
didn't make it back to the Super Bowl.
Not to this though, to this magnitude. If they lose, it's like, okay, yeah.
But they're just like everybody else then. They're just like the Cowboys in the 90s who won 2 in a row, or, some of the San Francisco 49ers teams or the Steelers. They're doing to have the opportunity to do something that no one's done in this league. I don't think anyone's won 3 in a row since 65 to 67. That was before the Super Bowl era.
Yeah, with the NFL championship.
It was the Green Bay Packers. The chance to do something that no one has ever done, to write your name in history. And everyone constantly says, Patrick has vocally, publicly said, I want to chase down Tom Brady. He will not do it unless he wins this one. You got to have a feather in your belt that says that you did something differently. It's also we now put Andy Reid in the conversation with Bill Belichick. He is not there right now. He's flirting with it.
That's fair.
We put Chris Jones in the conversation for the greatest big game defensive tackle ever. We put Spags as the best defensive mind in football ever. We put Patrick up there with Tom, or very much so in that conversation. To have the chance to do that, because none of it happens if they lose. They're just a team that, we got 2 in a row.
Not just a team.
No, but they're not a dynasty. They're not a team that did something no one else has done.
But I look at it like this. I ask you, who has the better team? Player for player.
Philadelphia.
So now that's where the pressure is, because they know they got the better team. Better running backs, wide receivers. Travis is better tight end than Goddard. Offensive line.
Philly.
Defensive line.
Philly.
That's where the pressure is. And Mahomes.
But Philly's built for the long haul.
This is why I disagree with Eli, because the Patriots hadn't really played any close games that year. The Giants said if we can get them to the fourth quarter, we can drag them to the deep and we can drown them. Patrick Mahomes has played all close games all year.
And not only that, you had Tom Brady laughing at the thought that the Patriots would be held to 17 points. That's what we look for, 14 to 17 points. So you had that element going on. I'm going to agree with Shannon on this one for another reason. Philadelphia, where I worked for 17 years, you lost the Super Bowl 2 years ago. And by the way, because it's Patrick Mahomes, regardless of who the hell is in the AFC, all of us sit here and say, we don't think he's taking some 10-year break before he's back.
Right.
Philadelphia, we don't know what's going to happen with them.
Yeah, we do.
Don't know. No, we don't know. No, I'm saying they lose this game. This is a second bite at the apple inside of 3 years. You lose another Super Bowl to the Kansas City Chiefs. Look at what happened. San Francisco lost a couple of Super Bowls to Kansas City. Where they at right now?
No, he just said they're built to last.
Philly's built to last.
I'm not trying to tell you that they're not going to be a formidable team, but we're talking about opportunities missed. Patrick Mahomes has already got 3 Super Bowl championships. You're looking at the Philadelphia Eagles and you're saying, listen, you got one with Nick Foles years ago, but you lost to this team a couple of years ago. You lose to them again? Again?
That's pressure.
Yo, I'm sorry. That's pressure.
I'm shocked that you guys don't see it this way.
Kansas City is, I'm not going to tell you that Philadelphia is playing with house money. That's what I'm going to say. They're not playing with house money.
I mean, it's written all over just how this game kind of rolls out. And to your point, then I would say like this. You have to pick your poison. Which poison of pressure that you want? Team pressure, it's on Kansas City. Personal pressure, it's on Philadelphia because now it hits your ego. Like now you're going to put me in the same bucket, like I said, with I beat Josh. Okay, now I'm in the Josh Jalen category. Now, I beat Lamar. I don't want to be compared to Lamar in regards to how I play against Patrick Mahomes. So it's like pick your poison how you want to do it. As a team, cool. But personally, it's still that type of shot.
I'm with you guys on this. The reason why I say Philadelphia is built to last is the last 4 drafts for Howie Roseman, all first 3-round picks, he's hit on all of them, 12. So they're cheap as a football team. All those guys are going to be back next year, outside of like maybe Milton Williams. Their most expensive player next year is Jalen Hurts at $21 million. That's the cheapest, most expensive player in the NFC. And there's a lot of people who believe they are very much so going to be in the running for the Myles Garrett trade. So you're talking about a team that's built to last. Kansas City's whole receiving crew is gone next year. Free agents. And they got a chance to be in history.
But then you're also talking, you've been on the air with us. See, this is why you drive Shannon crazy. You've been on the air with us over the last few months. And you specifically stated, yo, man, we don't know what's going to happen to Sirianni. We don't know whether A.J. Brown's going to want to be there after this year. There's question marks. Even with everything that you're saying about the Philadelphia Eagles, there have been question marks. You can't look at them as playing with house money.
I'm not saying it's house
personal pressure. They got to show that. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be bad for them. They lose this game.
I'm not saying it's house money. What I am telling you is this. One team has the chance to do something no one in this league has ever done.
Okay.
No coach, no quarterback, no team has ever done. They will not get another opportunity.
And the Eagles got a chance to beat the San Francisco 49ers under Kyle Shanahan. Lose the Super Bowl.
The Eagles have Howie Roseman. And as long as Howie Roseman is their general manager, that team is going to be in the mix.
Hold on. Can I pause for one second? When he makes the case, that argument that way, I'm swayed. I'm actually with Dan and feel like the pressure is on the Kansas.
Well, you go ahead and be with him.
But Molly,
no, seriously, because honestly, you're a Hall of Famer, you're a champion. But when he puts it that way, it is something that has never been done, Shannon.
Yes.
And that opportunity probably will not arise again. Versus the Eagles, it's just winning a Super Bowl.
But look, they got Saquon, who had a historic. He has a chance to have more postseason rush yards than even Terrell Davis had that great season.
But that history, as much as I love Saquon Barkley, right? That history does not compare to what the Chiefs could do in terms of the three-peat.
Yes, but I'm saying when you look at it, the Eagles have the better team.
Shannon, let me ask you this. In your opinion,
yes,
Kansas City wins.
Yes.
Best dynasty in the history of the NFL?
It's the New England.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So then how are you?
Because we got to take it to the Super Bowl era. We can't because the Packers they won 2 championships and then they won 2 Super Bowls.
Hold on. How can you automatically say that the Kansas City Chiefs have the better dynasty when you look at, and I know there was a decade off, New England's longevity though.
Right, but because we don't have Kansas City over the course of the 20-year period that Tom Brady was in New England. We'll figure it out with Patrick. We'll figure it out.
But you can't crown that yet. You have to let that play out.
How does doing something that team, that dynasty did not do, how does that not give them a leg up?
So let me ask you in this way. If they don't win, does that impact Patrick Mahomes' greatness?
No.
No. He's